Brendan, have you ever scored a bigger goal in your career?
No, this is the biggest one by far. Obviously, it was good timing, and I was glad the boys can shut her down after that.
You had the lead, you let them come back and tie it up. What do you say on the bench after that 2-2 goal to make sure you're still ready to go?
Yeah, obviously we didn't want that to happen, so we just kind of had that good time out and regrouped and got back to our game plan and got a couple shifts, good shifts after that, and I took it to them the rest of the way.
How do you make sure the boys are ready to go tomorrow?
We gotta go home and regroup, get some food into us, and obviously, having TSN tomorrow is going to be the biggest game of our lives, and we got to play like it.
All right, Coach. Into the national championship game tomorrow. Talk a bit about the game.
Well, this was a battle all the way through, exactly like we knew it was going to be. We were fortunate to build the lead and force them to play from behind. We knew they wouldn't go away, and obviously they kept coming, and even the game. And it was a real challenge for our guys to have to get them to settle down there. And the positive for us was there was a timeout right away after that goal there. For the ice maintenance, and we got to really pull them all in and just say we can get back to playing now. We don't have to worry about protecting the lead. We can just get back on the attack, and I think we settled down from there and found a way to generate some chances and luckily a goal, and then held on for a win. But Camrose didn't give us an easy shift all night. It was a very difficult win, and very proud of the effort of our guys.
How do you make sure the boys are ready to go for tomorrow?
Well, I think first of all we got to get them back on an even keel as quickly as possible. We want them to enjoy this and enjoy the feeling. But more importantly, understand the effort and the desperation, the urgency that it took. And I think that they understand that they've got to find another level tomorrow. Vernon's been a dominant team right from the get-go of this tournament. They're the heavy favorites, and obviously they've got all the experience, and they're back-to-back champs and all that stuff. So we know what we're up against. We're just going to come to the rink tomorrow, work hard, and hopefully get some things to work our way.
All right, Rylan, obviously a tough loss. What was the difference in the game?
We just couldn't get it going for the first half of the game, and it's something you can't be doing in the semifinals of the national championship. And we had our chances, we had our power plays at the start, even at the end, couldn't bury, and that's what's going to come back to haunt us, I guess.
When you're down 2-0, what does the coach say on the bench to sort of spark that comeback?
At that point we just weren't really playing our systems, weren't really playing our game, and he was just getting us going, telling us to stick to what got us here. And at that point, you just got to believe, and you just got to stick to what you know.
Not the way you wanted the tournament to end, obviously, but talk a bit about what the experience has been like this week.
It's been unreal. Everything from you guys and just the way everything went. It was an unreal experience and something that none of us are going to forget for the rest of our lives.
All right, Coach. Obviously, not the result you guys were looking for. What was the difference in the game?
Give them full credit. They won, and that's a big thing when you come out there and you succeed and beat an opponent. But I didn't like our game, and I'm a realist. We've known each other for years, and we talked about that. Sometimes after games and after national championships, World Junior A challenges, whatever it may be, we sit down and talk about not knowing why. And I said, the big guy upstairs, which is God, I always say, he blesses us and lets us go out there and play. And today was easy. We talked to the guys after. I said, it wasn't our best effort. And that's a life lesson you learn, is if you want something in life, you go out and grab it. You don't sit back. I talked about my wife, and I said, when I first met her, didn't know her, and then she became my girlfriend, then she became a fiancée, and then I married her, and now we have an amazing daughter too. And I go, if I'd have sat back and not gone after her, I go, that wouldn't have happened, but I went after her. And that's what we talked about, is told the boys that wherever they go on in the future now, CIS, NCAA, WHL, semi-pro, whatever they do is go after it and don't take things for granted or assume it'll happen.
When you're down 2-0, what do you say to the guys on the bench that kickstarts that comeback, allows you to get back in the game?
We went back to the simple, basic things, and why we're successful all year: hard work and trusting and executing. And that was it. When we talked about it, we kept being positive, saying, get our boots moving, get the puck deep, get the forecheck going. With us, our skill is forecheck. Our skill is physical, and that's what makes us great. And that's what we talked about, is needing to do that.
Obviously not the result you guys were looking for, but talk a little about what the week's been like.
An amazing week. A huge thank you to the steering committee, Kevin Gurr, who headed up, guys like Darcy Steen, Gary Jabot, all the volunteers, over 250 strong, the fan support. I knew when Camrose awarded this national championship, they were going to blow it out of the water, and never did I have a doubt. I remember 2 years ago going to Hockey Canada's office for the presentation, and some of the question was, well, how do you know, Boris, that you're going to sell 2,000 packages? I said, we just know. And I'm very proud to say, being from Camrose, what they did here, hopefully it sets standards for future RBC Cups, future World Junior A Challenges, where they can turn around and say, look what Camrose did and why they were so successful. And that's why we have a great organization, great franchise, thanks to a guy like Barry Fawson, who was a president. Amazing man, and he just allows the coaches to do what they need to do, and he lets the organization do what they need to do.